Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. The first of the two Pineapple Express storms hits California, bringing record rainfall to the San Francisco Bay Area.
And SoCal residents and first responders in the burn scars closely monitoring the rain and the chance of mudslides or landslides.
And we're just hours away from round two. The second storm is building and approaching SoCal.
Meteorologist Evelyn Taft is tracking all the rain and our next weather. So, Ev, where do things stand right now?
At this point, we're sort of on the way to this next storm. So we're looking at a little bit of leftover drizzle, mist, light showers through tomorrow, but the heavier rain moving through tomorrow. I love that we use the term Pineapple Express. We actually always used to use that term before we sort of swapped it out with atmospheric river, but it's essentially the same thing. It's tropical moisture. It comes in from the tropics, from the Hawaiian Islands or anywhere in the Pacific over there, and moves into, well, the West Coast. It depends where it lands, but generally it's warmer and it brings a lot of rain with it. So yes, otherwise, i.e., known as a atmospheric river. So we're expecting to see more rain as we move into tomorrow and Friday. We're drier already right now, but we still could see a few showers possibly in the next few hours and certainly some mist out there as well. We're going to break it all down for you. We're going to talk about this next storm that's coming in and then one more chance that would actually be the third rain coming in next week. And that too will be associated with what we like to call an AR, an atmospheric river, or like we said earlier at the top of the show, the Pineapple Express. Pat, Juan, back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ev. Well, today's rain is leading to the threat of more landslides in the aftermath of the Palisades fire. Engineers now trying to figure out the best way to protect the homes that survived the fire. But as KCAL's Jeff Nguyen discovered, it will be a difficult job. Right, Jeff?
That's right, Pat. You know, this home has gained national headlines, and yesterday, the LA Bureau of Engineering, as well as scientists from UCLA, got to take a look at it. And tonight, we are learning that broken water pipes from up above may have contributed to what happened right here.
My neighbor's retaining wall that collapsed. And then that's my retaining wall that collapsed.
Steve Edwards owns this home that survived the flames of the Palisades fire, but it split in half after a landslide nearly a month ago. With rain coming down,
I'm concerned for my neighbors, and I don't want it to collapse further.
On Monday, a team from UCLA did a reconnaissance mission funded through a grant from the National Science Foundation. Dr. Martin Hudson was able to look at the property and the hills above, which he says had been at risk of instability for about 100 years. The fire, he says, added to the problem when it burned the homes above Edwards.
So when a house burns, then the pipes break, open up, and saturate the hill. It was as if a massive rainstorm event happened right there.
Take notice of this road closed sign because there used to be a street right here that went up the hill to access the homes right above. Evidence of a street being here is over there, marked by that sign that reads Stretto Way.
When I looked at the house, it appeared to have finished its movement for the time being.
However, Dr. Hudson, who specializes in geotechnical engineering, says the hills behind Edwards could still move. The LA Bureau of Engineering says landslide removal should be performed in one operation, and the next step is being discussed.
We need to remediate this as soon as possible, and when you tell us what to do, we'll cooperate and we'll try to figure out a solution.
Around the burn scars, contractors and residents with proof are allowed into the area through a series of checkpoints. There are crews working to bring back utilities, while Edwards says he fled the fire with just the clothes on his back. He's a music composer, so he's hoping this 1904 American-made Steinway piano may be salvageable from his little beach house.
How meaningful would it be just to have one
It'd be amazing, yeah.
token of your life?
I would take it in a second.
Professor Hudson says the team from UCLA plans to share its data with local agencies. In addition, it will require drilling deep into the ground to get soil samples to figure out whether rebuilding here is even possible. We're live in Pacific Palisades. Jeff Nguyen, KCAL News.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Jeff. And you can track the storms using our interactive Next Weather radar. Just go to kcalnews.com for the most up-to-date conditions.